Yeah, pushing the bucket. Yeah, everybody pushes the bucket.
It never really bothered me, pushing the bucket. Matter of fact, I've had people walk up to me, offer me coffee, and they would slip $10 in my pocket, tell me that I'm doing a beautiful job, and it was a good experience.
Sometimes the bag may bust, the garbage can may fall over while you're trying to put it in there. So you learn patience. You out there in that heat for 6 hours. That's one thing you learn, just to be patient, because you're only going to be pushing the bucket for 90 days. So when my 90 days was up, I write to my case manager, listen, I want to roll in culinary. That's what I want to be in. I ended up finding employment at the Doral Arrowwood up in Rybrook, New York. It's a nice plush hotel. The skills that I learned in the culinary arts was basically on the money when it came here. Chef Michael took a chance on me, and I'm very appreciative of the chance that he took. He actually can't say nothing negative. I'm here on time every day. I do my job to the best of my capabilities, and if I have to do it over, I have no problem doing it over. I'm a perfectionist. Because my work was exceptional, the head chefs recommended me to take the ServSafe application test, and it's a 90-question test. I did good, got 3 wrong out of 90, so I aced it. Yeah, now I know the answer to those 3. 5 years from now, I'd like to be here in a higher position with a raise, maybe even in a hotel or a restaurant down in New York City. I'm strategizing now. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, as they say. It's the truth.
I knew that it had a lot to offer. I just didn't know to what degree. And for me to come out of prison and look for a job on my own, just like working my way back. And I'm a survivor, so I have to do what I have to do. The Doe Fund gave me the opportunity to change that. My job is 90% janitorial, 10% repairs, doing plumbing, some carpentry, multitude of things that I didn't see in the job description when I applied for the job. I have pest management certification, and I also have hazardous waste handlers certificate. It's a feeling thing. When I get into the flow, no telling what I might do. I might try to sing. It all depends. It all depends. The moment. The moment.
Anybody that's ill is an emergency to me. You know, they want to feel like somebody is really truly paying attention to them. And you're dealing with patients. The approach is totally different. People are coming in sick, family members are hurt. Some might be a little distressed, and I'm trying to help them as much as possible. Because security, it can be smooth one day, and at a split second, it can be a little hectic. You just have to be on point every day. You just can't get relaxed and take it for granted that every day is going to be a smooth day, because it's not.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Mount Sinai Medical Center. How may I help?
And I'm not just saying it because I got a job now.
I'm not scared of, like, rats, mouses, and roaches. I love the challenge, and I love doing it, I grew up through the crack epidemic of New York in the 80s and the 90s. When as a young man, it left me just discombobulated, confused, with no hope for tomorrow. When I came across the Pest at Rest program, it was just like a eureka moment, It was like, I could really do this. Every day I was just enthused about like going to class or going back out the field. I mean, it's just being like a part of life. You know, everybody wants to have a purpose in life. Just to learn to love to do something. And a lot of people have never really had something like that before. I'm very enthused about being an exterminator. I feel completed.
I love the business aspect of it, meeting deadlines. You stay busy. There's never a moment of not working. Basically, I just love the work itself. I would like to do administration work. Something like the back office, basically. I'm not trying to be funny though, but yeah, it's something in the office aspect again. My training has been in data processing as far as dealing with computers, dealing with different machineries, the boat mail machines. I must admit, when I first came to the Doe Fund, I wasn't kind of like a little puzzled, but it kind of built up my confidence as far as knowing that I was capable of doing the things that I needed to do. It brought me out to be a little bit more confident, helping others. It kind of made me raise up a little bit and rise up a little bit more, become a little bit more educated. I tell any of the guys at any time to come to the back office. As far as getting that, you know, the vocational training, they teach you everything in the book. Your training is excellent. I mean, I really mean that. From what I learned, as far as dealing in the back office, to go out and get a job at any level, at any aspect, yes. I mean, any of these guys in here, they're qualified, they're ready. They're ready to do what they need to do.
I picked up a CDL license. I picked up people skills, learned how to deal with different attitudes, as well as, you know, skills in the maintenance field. I've been working now for Tri-State for 5 months, driving a truck, to pick up the waste oil from restaurants and other places as well. But I mean, I came a long way, in 5 years. And thanks to them and thanks to me, it was a two-way street here. Couldn't do it by myself. For me, I had the great opportunity to be with them, and I got a great job with Tri-State. I love it. I work day and night. I have no problems with doing it.
I work in the emergency room, in the ER. It's like some nights it's extremely crowded in the ER. It's been like that lately. It's hard to maneuver. Just go in there with the broom and a dustpan and sweep the floors, empty bags. I like the movement. I like the pace of the ER. Hustle and flow, hustle and flow. I work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's all good because I remember so many nights when I wished I had some kind of employment. I was 57 years old. I was tired of not having a job. I was tired of living in shelter systems and things like that. I made a commitment that it was time to stop being a waste of life, man, and start doing something about it. After a year of being here, they will send me to school, to upgrade my employment skills with either ER tech, OR tech. I have to go to college to get into the respiratory therapist technician. So really, the advancement levels here at the hospital are endless, right? You know what I mean? Like I came in with nothing. I left with some things. So it's a complete turnaround. It's a complete change. And I'm just loving the whole thing. I mean, I just don't really know what to say. I mean, like, I'm just loving the whole thing.